Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Kevin Gausman. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-1. On the ground, Olsen handles the chance. He steps on the bag, and an easy out to start the game. So up next, Ezekiel Duran. Out to short. Arcia whips it to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
The pitch. And now it's even up.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And misses inside. Runner at second, 2 down. And that is out of play. In the air, left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab, Jordan Hicks.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 and 2.
Harris aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Go to second. Ow.
Yo, come
Here's Orlando
on.
Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. Swings through the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I definitely don't know you that.
Back here in San Francisco. Second inning set to go. Here's Elliot Ramos. Gosman back to work. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Late that time, and it's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down,
Boots it. Still manages a throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
In the dirt, blocked. Second inning here, no score. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab, one down. So here's Wade now. Wade getting to start at first, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2015. That one hammered but pulled foul. Man at first, one away. That one missed. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Two outs. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Throw on to Olsen, and the inning is over. Back here at Oracle Park, here's Austin Riley. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here is Matt Olson. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Chapman. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Foul ball there. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. And that's in the dirt. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
One strike.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. And that's down and away.
2-1.
And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty.
Full count.
Up the middle. Albies whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. Ezekiel Duran now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive and foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's Acuna now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
One strike.
And ball 1.
1-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Bailey collects, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's George Springer. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Yastrzemski. Out number 2. Here's Profar down. And a foul ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Profar gets a piece there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swings through that.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here is Matt Chapman. Fly to left his first time. And fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Reached on an infield single his first time. Inside, 1-0. Sneaks through, base hit. And that extends the inning.
couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Adames, the next to hit, takes ball one. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Flied to right his first time. And that misses. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. He's got it, and that's the third out. Back here in San Francisco, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ball one there.
That's a ball.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the 5th. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Dylan Lee.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And another ball.
Oh, come on.
2-0.
That's down and in. A slider missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. This one high in the air to left center. Profar snags it for the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Ezekiel Duran. And there's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And that one is inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. that
Great
ends the
hit.
frame. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here comes Austin Riley. Hicks back to work. That misses, and that is ball one. Riley goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Another one. That's
Every
5
time.
straight strikeouts. Matt
Every
Olson up to the
single time,
plate.
bro.
Struck out swinging his first time. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball one.
No strike.
And it's off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And he chases a high fastball there.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
fucking sweet.
It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. Top of the 6th inning, and here is Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
That
1-1.
misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground, a second. On to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. That's to third. Riley fires to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Willie Adames stands in. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Murphy down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, George Springer. And that one fouled off.
One ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. And it stays fair. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second with nobody out.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is Jurickson Profar. He was late there, strike 1. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. 1 for 2. Lee makes his way towards it. 2 down.
Oh, come on, Ozzie.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Line drive. Should be extra bases. Here comes Springer around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single on the board. First, it's
Got that
1-0.
run on the board.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lee, long run into the gap. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 1 away. And now Patrick Bailey. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a foul ball. That to right. Acuna after it. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away. Mike Yastrzemski digs in now. First pitch misses. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's down and in. A slider missed.
No strike.
To the right side. And that one finds its way through.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning.
Good job, Dylan. You did your job.
Back here in San Francisco, set for the last half of the 7th. Here comes Austin Riley. Swings through that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Every time with that damn sweeper.
Bailey gathers, throws to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Sweeper slider.
Here's Matt Olson.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Damn pitch something crazy.
And that one upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ball 1 low. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swings through it for the K. And
All right.
back here at Oracle Park, we go to the 8th and digging in.
Oh, come on, Joe.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one missing inside. And that one fouled off. Got him. And that's the first out. Tyler Fitzgerald will hit next. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Strike three. Got him swinging. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. Here's Matt Chapman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First offering, and it just misses. Slider right there.
1-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Harris ranges back. On the warning track, and holds it in.
Oh, Lordy, that one was close.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-1.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That's carrying. And it hits the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping. On his way home. The relay. The tag down. Digging in. Jurickson Profar. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. First pitch swinging.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
They say you win.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Giants. And digging in for... So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Fly ball center field. Harris hauls it in for the out. He's 2 outs away. Willy Adames, the next Giant to hit. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. The throw in and into second with one away. That's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
With the tying run at the plate, you're in the top of the ninth. And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And there's a base hit to left. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the Giants down to the final out. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. And that's fouled off. Runners at the corners with two outs. Close, but called a ball.
Ooh, come on.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. This could end it. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 outs. Bases full. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that drops in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted
Let's
to
go.
left,
Got
and
out
this
of
should
it.
do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much?